Been about a week since we pre-ordered the iPhone 12 Pro Max. It was like one of the easiest pre-orders I've ever done, at least on camera. We've been doing these for about 3 years now, and I've had some difficulty in the past getting my iPhone pre-ordered. This go around, things went pretty smooth. AT&T did not disappoint. They shipped it on Wednesday. 12 Pro Max. This is going to replace my iPhone 11 Pro Max that I ordered last year. The one thing that I did screw up on this year, I had my eye on the Pacific Blue. And for whatever reason, in my haste to click through everything, I selected silver just out of habit. Max, I want to do silver. So last year I had got the silver as well. So I had the silver iPhone 11 Pro Max. So that'll give us sort of after we unbox this thing, we can kind of compare if there's any subtle differences between the silver models. Can't believe that I have this in my hand. It's so crazy. It is Friday, November 13th. Someone down in the comments, let us know what this is supposed to be. Is this some kind of like camera flare? So on this side, it says iPhone. Of course, we have all of our, technical information, IMEI number, serial number, all that. Let's go ahead and get it open. So, wow, this never gets old. Get rid of that. iPhone on both sides. So as usual, you can feel these corners here. Here we go. Wow. So it does remind me a lot of the iPhone 11 Pro Max. It's got the three cameras, although they have added this LiDAR sensor, which can be used for the augmented reality stuff and other applications. It sort of senses the room. So, but otherwise it looks very similar. I don't think this is wrapped in anything. No, it's just the plain back. So let's go ahead and flip it over. Oh, this is different. Wow, look at the sides of that, how shiny it is. Wow. All right, well, let's go ahead and first of all, look at what's in the box here. So here's your USB-C to Lightning charging cable. At least they did include that, even though you don't get the charger. Then here's the information designed by Apple in California. Little information card here. And then, of course, just one Apple sticker this year. And that's it for the goodies coming out of the box. No headphones and no charger. No wonder this box is so thin. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and peel this back. Wow. Look at that. That is crazy. Well, is this thing? Oh, there we go. I was beginning to wonder if it was going to power on. Hello. Well, it feels different in the hands, like just the edges. I don't know if I like the feeling better or not. This is very reminiscent of the iPhone 4 and how we kind of went from a rounded design to a more boxy design, like very much like the iPhone 4. Okay, so this is one of the more interesting features that they've added recently in recent years, where you can bring another phone over next to your phone and it will essentially allow you to transfer. Okay, here you can see that my phone is activating. Okay, we get our data privacy screen. All right, so here's the different options for transfer. We're not going to transfer anything right now. In fact, I am even going to set up my Apple ID later. This is the True Tone. Basically, the iPhone will adapt to the lighting conditions around it to make your colors more accurate. I don't see a reason why not to set that up. Now, I actually prefer the dark mode. I love the dark mode. I love that you can do it on the Mac now. And I also like this standard rather than the zoomed. Oh my gosh, we're there. Swipe up. Wow. So just in holding this, I mean, it's definitely more of an edge there, you know? I don't know. I mean, it's just slightly larger than my other phone. I'm gonna put them side by side just so you can see here. You can see this is the 11 Pro Max. It's just a little bit taller up here. It's also just a little bit wider as well. Go ahead and flip them over. See, they look very, very similar. Obviously, the lenses of the cameras just appear a little bit bigger. And of course, now they have the new LiDAR sensor underneath that. I believe that's the ultra wide camera. And then over here we had the microphone in its place. The microphone looks a little bit bigger on the older phone than it does on this one. Both sort of had a raised area. I don't know if you can see that. So this is the iPhone 11 Pro Max. You can see that there's just a raised area. This one as well, although it appears to me to maybe be just a tad more higher as far as like how much that there's like this rounded square that goes around all three cameras is just a little bit bigger. And here you can see the widths. As far as weight goes, really it's almost like I can't tell the difference. You know, this is much smoother to hold on to than this one. Definitely has, you know, an edge to it there, which people may or may not like that. As far as like the Apple logo, looks about the same on the two phones. So yeah, pretty impressive. Really excited to test out these cameras. For the most part, the ultra wide or the 0.5x is about the same, except for you can now do the night mode with it. And this is your standard wide angle. And then the telephoto now goes into 2.5 instead of 2. So you get a little bit more zoom and also additional zoom with it. So you can I think you can pinch all the way into 12x. So, but unfortunately, you know, due to this time change and the fact that this iPhone came out later this year than the previous year, I'm really not going to be able to test this until a subsequent video. So anyways, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're interested in seeing my review on the full review on the cameras. So I bought this clear plastic case. I will link this down in the description. It's an affiliate link. But yeah, so if you look at this, it also sticks out quite a bit. So I guess that makes sense because it is kind of protecting it. I venture to say that this is going to make, like, laying it on a table. Yeah, you can see how it rocks. Of course, we had that in the previous iPhone, you know, the rocking, but you could kind of correct it with the case Pop this case on. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Ooh, this did not sound good. So yeah, so here's with the case I ordered. It has a little bumper there to protect it. Ooh, I love. Thank you for not getting rid of the kill switch, Apple. I love to have the kill switch turned on at all times, unless I'm sleeping. So yeah, so I don't know. That does kind of help a little bit with the rock. It doesn't rock too much. This case doesn't slide. I really have to have a case. I just don't go without a case. Pretty crazy. All right, well, I'm really excited to get outside tomorrow, and I'm going to do some testing with the 3 cameras, see how they compare to the current iPhone 11 Pro Max, see what improvements there are, and also I'm really kind of excited to see how the new ultra wide does in the low light, because that was something that we didn't have before. And of course, the telephoto is just a little bit more zoom, and how that might be helpful. So be sure to subscribe, all the good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.